Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. So, today we are going to watch a little clip of Joy and Austin Forsyth talking about their daughter. They unfortunately had a stillborn for their second child, and they named her Annabelle Elise. So, they kind of recently did a video just in her remembrance, and they said something really interesting and straight up pro-life, and I want you guys to hear it, and then we're going to talk about it.
That she's not gonna look, she's not gonna look like a baby just because her bones aren't completely formed and everything. But when we delivered her, she was beautiful. And that's what, to me, when people say, oh well, it's not a baby, it's just a clump of cells, to me, that just, my mind is blown, because it is a baby. She had she had all of the features. She looked like a Forsyth, she looked like Gideon. She had her little eyes and her nose and her mouth, and I remember her fingers. She had fingernails. Yeah.
So their unborn daughter was born early at 20 weeks because they induced labor because the baby did not have a heartbeat in utero. So they delivered the baby, and Joy was able to see her, and she's describing how she had all the features of a baby. She looked like a baby. She didn't look like a clump of cells. And this is something that is so prominent that I don't think pro-choicers listen to a lot. They usually just listen to, say, it's a clump of cells, it's a clump of cells, it's a clump of cells. Well, here you have a 20-week-old fetus that unfortunately passed away in the uterus, and the mother delivers the baby, and she's saying even at 20 weeks gestation, it looks like a baby. It has fingernails, it has a face, it has a mouth, it has a nose, it has all of these features just like a baby would. So to say it's just a clump of cells, it's not true, because it's not just a clump of cells. It's a human being. So, and an interesting question I would ask is, since now that she has delivered the unborn child, even though it was born without a heartbeat, is it now considered a person to pro-choicers, as in before, even though it was still, unfortunately, it passed away in the womb? Did it go from having not personhood in the womb to having personhood when it's alive, or when it's outside the womb? Does it apply the same logic to babies who are born who passed away? So I think it's very powerful as a mother who went through a stillborn birth, and who looked at her unborn child who was alive in the womb and then passed away, and then she was able to look at her baby girl and say, this is a human being, this is a precious life, this is my daughter, and it's a baby. It's not just a clump of cells like pro-aborts want to push that narrative. I mean, they're calling clump of cells babies who are viable and who are in the womb alive and kicking. Those are clump of cells. How much more are they tempted to call a baby who's passed away in the womb just a clump of cells? I think to use that term, or to dehumanize an unborn child so much, to just say it's just a clump of cells, I think, and to say that to a mother who recently lost her unborn child, her baby, is very insensitive. And the whole pro-choice movement is so pro-woman and empowering women. You go up to a mother who lost her child or who miscarried her child, and you say, oh, it's no big deal, it was just a clump of cells. They're going to want to smack you across the face. I mean, I would, and say, no, that was my child. That is my child. And it's not just useless tissue that was in my womb. It was its own person, its own human being, and it had dignity, and it's loved. So I think pro-choicers have to be sensitive when they're just going around and telling pro-lifers, it's just a clump of cells, it's just a clump of cells. You know, it's nothing, it's just a bunch of tissue. Because you don't know who's listening, you don't know what the person has gone through, and at the end of the day, it's just very unscientific to say it's just a clump of cells. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys would like to see next. And remember that Jesus is Lord and abortion is murder. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.